welcome back to the channel. This is video number 3 on our 30-day challenge to uploading a new video every single day for the rest of the month for 30 days. And I'm gonna hold myself accountable. You guys hold me accountable. If I'm not posting like comments on my videos like what the freak. But yeah, no, I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I'm gonna do this for 30 days and hopefully, you know, we'll be making progress and all that throughout. So yeah, I hope you guys like the whole tutorial. I did just like a very soft glam today, like super soft eyes, no contour, just some blush, lipstick, and all the other things. So hope you like the video. Like and subscribe, please. Since it's a new channel, I would really appreciate it if you can just like and subscribe if you like the video, and also if you just want to be nice. Hi guys. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I am gonna do again a get ready with me, starting from the very beginning. I figured let's do a mask today. You know, I used to be obsessed with masks like a while ago, like a few years ago. I have so many masks, like, you know, for the face, like it's crazy. So anyways, I'm doing a mask today. This one is, hold on, let me tell you. This one is the Dr. Brandt vacuum cleaner, pores no more. So let's see how that goes. I've used it once or twice before. It's all right. I mean, you know, I really think masks, to see a difference, you have to use it regularly. Like, it's almost sometimes pointless to just do it one time and leave it alone, because it's like a process, you know, like you have to keep doing it to maintain, or, you know, to clear out your skin, or like to gain whatever you're trying to get from the products that you're using. You have to use it consistently. Consistency is it's like key for like everything, you know. The kids are still home. It's still winter break. Aryan's still home from school. Faisal, my husband, he thinks he has...
Mama, can you make it for me?
Lila wants mac and cheese. All right, we are back. Still masking. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's make this like an intro, okay? An intro to me and like the channel. So let's talk a little bit. You know, I talked a little bit in my first video about like why YouTube, why now. You know, it was just time. It was time to just do it. It was one of the things that I was always hesitant about, you know, and lately, I don't know what's come over me, but I feel the need to like, I need to just do this, you know, like, along with a few other things that I'm working on that I'm not going to bore you with right now. But you know, my like purpose is just to like, you know, just do it, create something, like start something that I've been thinking about for the longest time. And you know, and I struggle with consistency. I do. And you know, a lot of people do. And it's just like, I don't know, I'm working on it. I'm gonna try to be consistent, because you know, I want to create something. Like, I want to create something that has like, you know, like a creative thing, you know. Am I even making sense? Anyways, let's just get into like introduction to me. My name's Mehereen, last name is Reza. That's my husband's last name, so I took his last name. I had no attachments to my married name, I mean my maiden name before, so I changed my name to Reza. Do you need to know how old I am? I'm in 30s, okay? I'm a mom. I have 3 little babies. They're 6, 4, and 3. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, they're all still little. Like, life is like a whirlwind. Like, we're always in survival mode. And you know, makeup is life. It is. Makeup is life. You know, it's always been something that I've really been interested in. And it's something that you know, it's a nice way to channel your creative energy. You know, makeup, like if you're into that, it's a really nice thing to do for yourself, which affects you in like so many ways. Like it makes you feel good, you look good, obviously, you know, like, and you know, it's just, and also makeup, it's like doing the process of doing makeup is therapeutic for me. It's so therapeutic. And you know, just talking overall, because you know, generally, if you know me at all, I am kind of like a quiet person. I don't talk a lot like that, unless I'm like, you know, I have to say I'm like moody, okay? There's certain times where I'm just like really quiet, and there's times where I just can't be quiet. It is what it is. And I think just coming on here on YouTube, making these videos and talking through things on a daily basis, I think it'll serve as like therapy for me. It really will. I know it will because it does, even currently. So you know what? We're gonna talk through all the makeup tutorials, and you know, another thing that is another reason why. It's bad. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, there's another reason that I'm doing this. You know, it's another reason that's part of the big reason is, you know, doing makeup and like talking through it and like just speaking my mind, you know, speaking my mind, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. Oh, follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. But you know, all of these things where all of these, you know, outlets where I talk and I talk things out, I find it very, again, therapeutic. Okay, so yeah, I was just saying that, you know, there's another reason why I decided to do YouTube and also even Instagram, why I made my profile public recently, and I feel like I went rogue, you know, because I just had enough of like certain things. For example, I have a lot of like resentment built up for the people that have been around me for several years. I have a lot of resentment and anger built up from like family members, because of like just, you know, family stuff, and like, and I just feel like going on these social platforms and like talking about things and talking it out, it's so helpful for me, and I feel like it's helpful for other people too, because when I hear other people talking about their like, you know, mental health or like things like that, it helps me so much. And so I just felt the need to like share, I guess, my journey, you know, like what I'm doing and like why, and like the good things and the bad parts of it, you know, because let's be honest, like there's bad parts to like everything, you know, and there's no point in like denying it or ignoring it. Like you just have to deal with things, you know. And I find myself just in a place where I'm going rogue, you know. I'm gonna say what needs to be said. I'm gonna do what needs to be done, which I've always done anyways. Not that anyone's ever had control of me, but you know, I'm finally just going to speak my mind. And if you are worried about what I'm gonna say, then you have questions to ask yourself. Why are you thinking that anything that I have has anything to do with you? If you think that I'm talking about you, then you need to reevaluate yourself and think about maybe why you think that. But no, this doesn't have anything to do with anyone specifically, but just overall, generally, I feel the need to express myself and talk, especially in a place where, you know, people just have to listen to you, right? People listen because they want to listen. So you know what? I'm going to share my thoughts and everything on a platform or in a space where I'm appreciated and I'm listened to, understood, or whatever it is that I'm going to gain from, you know, these social media platforms. Like, I'm all in it. I'm in it for all of it. Okay. And another thing is that, like, you know, I found myself in like a corner almost where I was like, it's like I just found myself in a corner at one point, and I just felt the need to like just do this, you know. Yeah, so I was saying, like, you know, there came a point where like I feel like in a way I found myself in like a corner, you know. And I feel like this is going to be how I'm going to express myself and talk and just, you know, and also just have a good time and like make this like not so serious, and like just I'm gonna do vlogs, and I'll do like get ready with me's, and we'll have some chit chat time, and I'll be speaking my mind as I always do. So look out for that. And then, you know, I have some notes that I wrote down over here for like the things that I wanted to discuss, so I'm just going through those things. And you know what else I wrote down? I wrote down lack of normal people out. LOL. So another reason why I'm doing this is just to like connect with other similar like-minded people, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the term normal people is just not a good way to say it, but you know, like-minded people, I should say. I have a hard time finding like-minded people who, you know, like everyone's on a different wavelength, and I feel like, I don't know, you know, like, so this is how I'm thinking. And I've met so many girls on here, like on Instagram, for example. I've made so many nice friends on there. And I feel like I just love that social media gives you that, like the ability, the opportunity to like make other friends and like meet other different people, and like, you know, it's good for you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, there is a lack of normal people, I feel like, these days. Like everyone is just, anyways. And you know, and it's so funny, I'm like, it's so weird. I don't know if it's because like I'm like searching all of these things. It probably is because I'm like searching things online on YouTube and stuff. So I keep getting these like, I keep seeing even these memes and stuff like that about like how you have to just do it. You know, nothing in life is gonna come to you if you don't just go ahead and just do it. Nothing's gonna happen unless you do it. Yeah, like, so okay guys, so let's do a little intro, okay? Because like I haven't really technically done an intro. So while, you know what, I'll talk as I'm taking this mask off because we're done with it. Okay, so I know you're supposed to just use a washcloth, I know, to wipe these off, but I don't have one right now, so I'm just gonna use a wipe. So yeah, a little intro about me. First and foremost, I'm a mom. I have 3 little babies. They're like 6, 4, and 3 years old. So yeah, it's like survival mode in my house all the time, because they're so little and they're so close in age. Like our house is just like, I've come to a point where I've kind of like given up on like the house constantly looking, you know, like put together and like Instagram ready. I just can't. It's not possible. It's not possible for it to happen, because when your kids are so little, I don't know how these people do it. Like other people, or maybe it's just like for the gram, they clean up a space and then they picture that space. I don't know, but I find it so difficult to like keep the house tidy and like, who's messaging me? But yeah, what was I saying? I like went off to a tangent, but yeah, 3 babies, no life. Just kidding. But yeah, no, like it's like, you know, our life revolves around the babies. So I'm gonna do the Snail Essence mask. I got this from H Mart. You know how H Mart has like a bunch of things by their register? I just grab these whenever I go sometimes. Let's do this. I'm about to get real attractive. Okay. And you know, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna rub the rest of it on, you know, the leftover liquid. I'm just gonna put it on my neck. Okay, so I don't know where I got that from. Like, I keep doing that. Okay, so yeah. So, you know, I recorded this whole intro thing and then I like decided it wasn't good, so I'm gonna record it again. You know, intro self, general, I'm in my 30s. I've been freelancing doing makeup for like a few years now. I had stopped because, okay, you know, it's so hard to talk with this on. Let's I'm gonna try real hard. On the back of my hands, you know. Take care of the backs of your hands, guys. Make sure you're moisturizing the backs of your hands because this is where age shows. It does, you know. You look at people's hands sometimes and they're so like dry and cracked and like wrinkly and like, you know, you gotta keep your hands looking fresh. So just whenever you can remember, just put something on. Like what I usually do is whenever I do my facial moisturizer and stuff, I always rub the remainder on my hands and my elbows. So you just never have like, you know, ashy elbows and hands that way. Also Faisal's home today. My husband, Faisal, his name's Faisal, he's home today because he thought he had COVID, but he's like having some symptoms. So he's just staying home today probably for like, I don't know when, until he gets tested, obviously. Okay. Oh yeah. Don't know where I left off, but I'm still looking like Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. And this is just brewing, simmering. Yeah, but you know what I was gonna say? I'm gonna treat YouTube and Instagram, okay, as a creative outlet. I'm a creative person, and I just feel the need to create things. And also there's so many other reasons, you know, to do things like this. It's like therapy, you know, like it's talking it out while doing makeup, or even like, you know, just talking it out on here like this. It helps. For those of you who haven't tried this, try it. It helps. It helps talk it out. You're kind of like talking it out with yourself almost, but it's good to hear yourself sometimes saying these things. It's like you're kind of giving yourself therapy in a way, you know? I'm telling you, it's just like that. And talking overall about things and what's going on, you know, your feelings, thoughts, actions, whatever, everything is therapeutic. I think it's therapeutic. If you agree, it doesn't matter. I think it's therapeutic. But, you know, and also I'm gonna treat these social media platforms as like an outlet to let out some of the negative things too, because you know what? Life isn't just rosy like that, right? There's always bad things. There's always negative things involved. And to name a few of those strings, you know, like everyone has stress, anger, resentment, like these things. So just to be a little specific, like I find myself in a corner in life right now. I do. I find myself in a corner and I'm kind of questioning a lot of relationships that have been in my life for a long time. And, you know, and I feel like I've kind of leveled up from the past few years. In the past few years, I've leveled up in a way where, you know, I don't have tolerance for bullshit or lies or like fake people, fake friends, you know. There's no room for that in my life. And I just find it so much more peaceful to cut those things out and, you know, instead not translate, but, you know, transfer that energy into something positive and like, let's just talk it out as much as we need to. And then we're going to move on with like makeup and like other things, because that's like my overall goal, to like check off all the boxes, you know, like mind, body, soul, everything. That's just how I want to do it on here. So, and you know, another thing is like, you know, I've met a lot of really good friends on social media, and I'm sure I will even more, you know, now that I'm doing YouTube and stuff. But, you know, I just feel like I'm in a turning point in life, and this is going to be one of the things that I do that's going to be new and good for me. And I really feel like I have some things to teach and show you guys. And because you know what's so funny? Okay, I'm taking this off now. I can't deal. I don't know how people keep that on like for a long time. Just let this soak in. They say you're not supposed to wash your face off after these masks. They say you're supposed to just let it soak in and just go on with your life. So let's just do that. And can we talk a little bit about how there's like a lack of like normal, I shouldn't say normal, but like, you know what, just whatever. You know what I wrote down? I wrote lack of normal people out and about. Like, it's hard to connect with people when you're older, right? Like, you're not on the same wavelengths. Like, you just don't, like, some people are just like closed off, you know, when they're like, they already have their set circles and like friends and stuff like that. And I feel like people who do social media, a lot of the times, they're doing it because the people that they are surrounded with are shit. And I feel like a lot of people who do social media, and they've said it, like, for example, I can't think of who is it, but so many like big social media people, I have found them saying that, you know, they had started their YouTube journey or whatever, Instagram online journey, because they felt like they were in a corner just like me, and they felt like this was the necessary step to like do something for yourself, something positive, and something good is going to come out of it, because as long as your intentions are clear and you're focused, and you know, and you just have the will to do something, like, you can do it. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do with YouTube. So yeah, trying to stay consistent. Let's go on with get ready with me, and yeah, let's go. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go subscribe and like the videos. Okay guys, so I just saw something and I think I want to do it. So I'm gonna do a 30-day challenge on YouTube. And I'm gonna upload a video every single day, okay? Excuse me. Oh, and by the way, the link to my channel is in my bio. Easy. Let's go. Let's go ahead and just, you know, I didn't do moisturizer after I did the mask, so let me, oh, and this one is finished, my Olay Regenerist. I love this I love this facial cream. I get it from Costco. I get the 2-pack. Because it's so much cheaper if you get it from Costco, and the stuff is so good. Like, it's good. It's like a really good all-around good moisturizer. I like it, so try it out. Let me get the other. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, let's just begin now. Okay, I'm doing my eyebrow now, and I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in chocolate. This is a pretty good color for me. It's a good universal color too, the color chocolate. What colors do you guys use on a regular basis? Let me know in the comments below. I feel like there's some like universal shades, you know, that go with a lot of skin tones. And again, I'm gonna fill in basically 2/3 of the eyebrow from there to there. I filled it all in. And then the first 1/3 of the eyebrow, you're gonna very, very light, with a really light hand, just define the bottom and the very top, and just kind of brush it all in. And just like so, you have that, you know, faded gradient effect right there. And that's it. And you could just like make it a little bit more defined if you want. Make it a little bit, fill it in a little bit more. And I know it looks crazy when you only have your eyebrows done without your face, but I don't know what I was gonna say about that. Yeah, it's a process, I meant.
She sent the money.
She did?
But I have to like provide it.
I just went ahead and I did my foundation, concealer, and eyebrows. I still have to set my face, but you know, I use Giorgio Armani concealer under my eyes, but you know, I feel like I need a little bit more brightness, so I'm gonna use this Benefit Boing concealer, and this is in the lightest color that they have. You know, it's disappointing in this day and age when companies just come out with like 1 or 2 shades in, you know, whatever product they're making, because it's like, come on, you know. There's so many different variations of skin tone, and like, it's a disappointment. But anyways, I had bought this concealer like years ago. I actually bought it in Canada when I was visiting my cousins one time. I remember there was a time period when me and my cousins, we went through like a concealer craze. Do you remember that? I don't know if my cousin's watching this, but we went through a concealer like craze, and we were so into concealer and like bright under eyes. It was like a thing. Remember when bright under eyes like first came out? That's what I'm talking about. Like, we needed super bright under eyes and stuff. So you can see that brightened it up a lot. Now I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Okay, a little trick on how to get your concealer not to I just love how big my eyes are. It's so easy to show you guys things. You can see it creasing already, right? So this is what you do, okay? Get your translucent powder, whatever powder you use to set your eyes, get it out, okay? Let me pull mine out. I'm gonna use a Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, and grab your sponge, okay? And then you wanna smooth out those creases and set right away. And what I like to do is I like to go in this direction, from there to there, from back to forward, because the creases are always like this, you know? So I feel like if you blend this way, then it just like fills up those creases and you just set your face. And same with this side. I'm gonna smooth out the creases real quick and just go in with the powder. And that is how you prevent your under eyes from creasing. But you know, a little bit of creasing, like, to be honest, a little bit of creasing is normal, guys, okay? Like, we're human, we have wrinkles. At a certain point you have to just accept it, but makeup can only do so much, and this is the most it can do. So, but use your eye creams, guys. Eye cream and moisturize and sunscreen, even though I didn't use sunscreen today. And I have to admit, I don't use sunscreen regularly, and that's probably why I have so much sun damage on my face. Anyways, let's set the entire face. I'm gonna use the same powder. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna use another, I'm gonna use the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish, and this is in color medium golden. I'm gonna use this to set my whole face, because it's a little bit, I feel like some of the translucent powders make, regardless of what they claim to do, they make you look ashy, you know? So I feel like, I don't know, lately I feel like setting the face with like a tinted powder is just like, I don't know, I'm just enjoying it more. See, it just gives a little color too, you know? I don't like being pale. I mean, I know I'm not a pale person, but like, even for me, like pale for my skin tone. Like I don't like it. I like being a little bit more tanned. Okay, just like that. Oh, and I didn't set my my eyelids. I'm gonna set it just a tiny bit. I'm gonna use just any fluffy brush, just taking like a tiny bit. And again, you get the creases on, where'd my blending brush go? Okay, you get creases on your eyelid, right? You wanna do the same thing. Blend them out, smooth it out, okay? And set it with some powder. Even if a tiny bit of powder is good. Hello guys. So I decided what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do a very bronzy, like sun-kissed bronzy look, okay? So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna use bronzer and I'm gonna bronze up my face. I'm gonna give myself a slight contour and I'm gonna bronze up my eyes because that's honestly the fastest way to just get your face done and just be out the door using bronzer as like a multi-purpose product. So I'm gonna just grab a really fluffy brush for my eyes, okay? Just hold that aside and then grab a bronzer brush. Okay, I'm gonna grab this big fluffy brush by Morphe. It's R2, the R2 brush, because I wanna apply bronzer kind of all over today without it being too like defined right here. But I will do a contour like at the end. Okay, bronze up the whole face. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our eye brush. This is the Morphe G17. It's like a really big fluffy brush. And I'm gonna use the same bronzer. Oh, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills in Saddle, as always. And I'm gonna go right into my crease with this. And you wanna blow it out, okay? You wanna create a shadow. Don't put any on your eyelid, in your crease, right in your crease like that, and then blow it out on top, blend it out. You see that? Nothing? But I'm gonna build it up some more. Blow it out. Like so. Other side. I have to be more mindful of the faces I make when I'm doing makeup. So what shall we talk about? Blend, blend, blend. Build up the color some more. Blow it out. You see that? So now that the eyes are done, you know what I want to do? I want to do a slightly pink eyeshadow, just for a little flush, because I want to do like a flush of pink on my cheeks as well. So I'm using the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. And I'm just going to use this brush. It's like a pointed, kind of detailed brush, Morphe E17. I have all Morphe brushes, guys, because they're all affordable. They're great quality. They last forever. I've had these brushes for years. Some of them do shed, but that's normal. Nothing is like, you know, that perfect. But these brushes are pretty perfect. I love them. So anyways, I'm grabbing this brush, Morphe E17, and I'm gonna use this like pinky color right here, Happiness. I like that name. And I'm gonna just put it right in the center right here, just like dust it. Place it in the center and just kind of dust it off on the sides and stuff. Bring it in, inner corner a little bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna use this lighter pink. Let's see if this even shows up. Yeah, it does. And do this lighter pink right in the middle. Kind of like a halo effect. Just like that. You see that? Just like that. Going with Happiness kind of all over the lid. Okay, and then use the light pink color in Cherished and put it right in the center. We're going for the halo effect here. Okay. And you can always just use your hands, guys. Don't be like, you know, afraid to like use your hands, touch your face while you're like doing this. Hold up your eyebrow, hold it taut, and it's a matte color, so you don't want to glide, but you want to tap it in. Tap, tap, tap. And just like that. Should we do like a little, yeah. You know, I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna use the color Energized. It's like a, what is this color? It's like a champagne color. I'm gonna use that same brush and tap it right in the middle to make that halo effect stand out a little bit more. Like so. Like so. And I'm gonna go in with the bronzer again, just to add a little bit more at the edges. Blend it out. And it always helps to like raise your eyebrows, you know, to like when you're doing your eyeshadow, it helps a lot. It shows you where the crease is. It opens up the space for you to blend. And yeah, blend it out like that. Okay. And let's do bottom lashes. I mean, bottom lash shadow. Let me grab, this is the Anastasia brush, you know, that comes in their palette. And I'm gonna use the same bronzer, go underneath. Just like that. Dust off anything extra. Like super soft look, guys. And I'm gonna go in with, should we do liquid liner today? Yeah, let's do liquid liner. Okay, I have the Huda Beauty Life Liner, quick and easy. And let's do this. The mirror is kind of far, so I'm just kind of winging it. Okay, I can't do this without a mirror. Okay, happy with that. Let's go on the other side. Sorry, I'm like blocking your view. I have to admit, doing eyebrows and liquid liner is my least favorite thing to do. Because it's just always like, especially liquid liner has a mind of its own, you know? Especially when I'm doing my own. When I'm doing other people's liner, it's completely different, you know? But when I'm doing my own, it's like, I never know what to expect. It's like, I don't know what's gonna turn into whatever I'm doing. Okay, we're doing liquid liner. Done with liquid liner. I'm happy with that. It's like my lashes are like out of control. I have to go get my lash extensions. It's been a long time. It's been over 2 weeks, but because of like the holidays and stuff, there was no okay. I'm done with the eyes. I just have to do, actually, let's just do it now. I can't, there's no inner corner highlight in this palette, so let me just grab something else. Okay, I have the Tartelette Toasted palette here, and I'm gonna use, let's see. You know, I'm just gonna use, I'm not gonna use this. Okay guys, eyes are done. I did my mascara, liner, everything is done. I'm gonna do a little bit of blush now. And you know, I'm gonna just skip the contour today. I do it every day. I'm just gonna skip it. We'll blend it out in a second. And you know, let me give you another tip. With blush, I feel like blush wears off the fastest. So I feel like you always need to do a little bit more blush than you think you need it. Because it'll wear off like real fast. Blend it out. You know, and I like the super blended look for overall. What is that? Sometimes a really blended look is like nice, you know, for like every day. It doesn't have to be all chiseled and like it doesn't have to be like that. So I just did a soft, super soft look today. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Wonder Pencil. This pencil is seriously amazing. I've tried a bunch of different pencils for like a nude under eye or waterline pencil, and none of them really have color payoff except for this one. And I feel like doing that with the nude pencil, it really opens up your eye and it just makes you look more fresh. So this is just like another quick little thing that you could do that like makes you like instantly makes you feel or look more refreshed and well rested and just overall just bright, you know, your eyes look bright. But you know, if your eyes water a lot, that can be a problem. But I'm not gonna give up. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to use Anastasia Blush, highlight, the Anastasia highlight, and use my little highlight brush. I don't know what brush this is. It's like really old and faded. Do highlight. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy today, just like a super blended look, you know. Okay. But I love my nose highlight. It's my favorite. Even if I don't contour my nose, I always do highlight. I don't know, I just like the way that looks. And then we will go ahead and do our lips, because that is what is next. Add more bronzer on the nosy. Do you, like, other moms, do you end up talking like your kids, like, randomly? It's so awkward sometimes. Like, I'll be talking to, like, other adults, grown-up people, and I say things like nosy or tummy. It's like, that's not an adult way of talking. It's so funny. I crack myself up. Okay. Oh, lips. Yeah. So I'm gonna use this lip liner in what is this? Beige, nude beige by NYX. This is my favorite lip liner, guys. It's a little light. I wish it was a little bit darker, but it's like a really good lip liner just to like define your lips, no matter what lip color you're wearing. Okay, you see that? And I feel like just a gloss today, but I'm gonna do a little bit of this Clay Crush. This is a really good color, guys. If you're looking for like a peachy, you know, peachy / nude lipstick for like, if you're like kind of my skin tone, or even different skin tones, I think this is a really pretty color. It's called Clay Crush by Maybelline. And it's a matte, and it's so smooth and soft, and it's just like, it's a really nice color. Watch. See? It's like such a nice color. I've had that lipstick for years. It's like a dupe for like so many expensive lipsticks, but I love that Maybelline one. Okay, and we are done. What do you guys think? Oh, let me just fix my hair. Let me show you how I fix my hair. All done. I hate doing hair, guys. I don't do much with hair on a daily basis. That's why my hairstyle has remained the same for the past like 15 years. This is what suits me, and I refuse to do anything else. Side part for life. Okay, and I'm done. Just kidding. Yeah. What do you guys think? What else did I want to say? Oh, and another thing, you guys, that I am obsessed with, that I will be talking about throughout, you know, my videos, is perfume. I love perfume. Today I'm wearing, let me show you, I'm wearing Delina. This is, the brand is Perfume de Marly, and this is like a new fragrance by them. I have to admit, it's like super, it's a lot, okay? It's pricey, this perfume. It's super pricey, but you know, I was like, this is the only perfume I have that's, well, no, I'm lying. I have another one. I have a Tom Ford perfume, but I have like this one and the Tom Ford one, and that's it. And I have other perfumes too, but these are like my two super high-end special occasion perfume. But I do time to time wear I'm like on the daily, because like I don't have a life. Like, where am I going all the time? So yeah, love. And how I would describe this perfume is, it's like sweet, and it's so sweet, but not sugary sweet, not like candy sweet, not like some of the other perfumes that are like sugar, like, you know, it's not like that. It's sweet, but it's floral at the same time. It's so pretty. I wore this on my trip with my friends, and they were asking the whole time, like, what is that? And I think it was this, but I did have other perfumes with me at the time. But I think this was it. It's a really good one, Perfume de Marly Delina. Okay, and yeah, we are done. I hope you liked the video. This is video number 3. What I was saying, so I just decided to do a 30-day challenge. I'm gonna do 30 days of videos uploading every single day for 1 month, and let's see what happens. Let's see where this channel goes and how much progress I make, and hopefully I get better at like the things that, like, you know, I need to improve on. But yeah, I need to get better at looking at the camera, mainly because it's like weird. I'm looking at the phone, like, because usually when I talk into the phone, I'm at least looking at myself, so it's like I need a face. I need a face to look at. I'm big on eye contact. When I'm talking to someone, like, if they don't make eye contact with me, I'm just like, why are you talking to me? Like, I feel like if you're talking to people, you should make eye contact. I don't know what that has anything to do with this video, but yeah. No, I was just saying I feel awkward looking at the camera, but hopefully that's something that I'll get used to. And yeah, it's like 40 degrees outside, so mama is cold. And yeah, done.